crime scene was outside a public library more than 7 years ago. A high school girl brutally beaten, raped, and left for dead. Today, she cannot walk, she cannot talk, she can't even see. And now we've learned that the young man convicted of doing all of that to her could have his sentence reduced. Gloria Gomez is on this one for us. So this is because of a recent U.S. Supreme Court decision, Gloria?
That's exactly it, and you're right. Kendrick Morris was in court this morning, and now he's looking for a new sentence. And just to give you a little bit of background on this case, he was actually a teenager when he committed the crime and was convicted and sentenced to 65 years in prison. But a Supreme Court decision says juvenile sentenced to life in prison or lengthy sentences is cruel and unusual punishment and unconstitutional. So now Morris will be resentenced. That means he either can get less time behind bars, that could be reduced, which would be very upsetting to the victims' families, obviously, or because Florida has a new sentencing guideline that was actually passed after he was sentenced, that could mean even more time in prison. Take a look.
Based on how heinous this crime is, based on the lives that he affected, not just this poor girl who was brutalized, but also her family, I would not be surprised if he gets sentenced to life in prison.
Rickman says expect the family members of the victims to show up on the sentencing day to tell the judge exactly what they think an appropriate sentence will be. And Rickman also doesn't believe that Morris will catch any breaks in this. He expects him to get even more time behind bars. Of course, we'll be there. His next sentencing date is scheduled for May. We'll be there, Mark, and of course, we'll let you know how this plays out.
What an amazing transformation he's already had behind bars. Gloria,
Exactly.
Thanks very much.
Okay.